Welcome, guys. I am your girl Leonie,
And I'm your boy Craig.
and
We are here with another story time. Not my story time, but Leonie's story time.
okay,
So guys, remember to
like,
share,
subscribe,
comment,
and hit
hit
that
that post notification bell. Okay? Here we go.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna tell you something about my life. Some of it is sad, you know. Majority of it is sad, but I'm going to let you know about my life. It's long, but you know, I will. If you want to know more, when I reach the end, you can select more, and then you will hear. I'm from a good home, come off a good table. My parents is from Kingston, and I am from Duane Park. But after that, leaving my parents' home at the age of 17, I went to a downscale, as people would say, area to live and start having my children. And
Ghetto, guys, ghetto.
and we call it ghetto in Kingston. And it was a very rough time for me. But because saying that I did not want to go back home to my parents, so I said, let me start to rough it out. And I remember when I start having I have my first child. She's deceased now. At the age of 20, she died. And it was very, heart-rending, nerves-wracking for me, But I still hold on to God because, He knows everything more than I do. And having two other sons, big young men now, but they would look like they wouldn't look like my boys still. But they are my boys, big boys. And I remember living in a tenement yard. Not really tenement yard, because there wasn't much people in where I was. And just myself and the owner for the place, son. At that time, I used to pay $25 for my rent. But every time that I pay my rent to the son, him tell him father say him never get no money. And I remember one Sunday evening, the father came, and when he came for the rent, and I said to him I gave it to his son, but it seems as if he didn't believe, and he threw me out with my 3 kids. And walking on the road, start talking to God and say, God, I'm not going to sleep on the street tonight, because you have to find somewhere for me that I could lay my head on for my kids. And trust me, to tell you guys that God is good. And sometimes we are in some situation and it's only Him alone. Whenever we are in bad situation, good situation, we have to depend on God. Me no know about nobody, but me can tell you, say, God is good, and He will answer. On His time, He will answer. I can remember times past when, the barrel, the cardboard barrel, when hard life start to reach me, no have no coal, for catch up, not even stove, because I never have no gas stove at the time, and I had a 1 burner hot plate. Somebody gave it to me, and the hot plate now finished, nothing. And trust me, guys, what I have to start to do is to reel off cardboard off, reel off the barrel, cut, use the knife and start to dig off the barrel. Some dig off the barrel. I use it with stick to cook for my children. No father. One of my son, to be honest with you, one of my son father, he was there in a sense because sometimes my son would go down to his house and whatever, but my son never really wanted to stay, so he will still come back by my house. But the other two, nothing. And guys, I remember start working at Free Zone. I don't know if anybody remember January 13 earthquake. I don't remember which year. I guess it was about 92. And I had to leave my kids them because I had to leave them to go to work. And I said to them, say, it's not like now, where in which, you know, all kind of things happening. You know, every time that I'm leaving them to go to work, I always a pray. And I said, God, please don't make nothing happen to my children. Because, you know, say, me not have nobody to rely on. And I did, as I said to you, I did not want to go back to my parents' house to ask them for nothing. So I had to bounty hunter it out for myself. And, you know, I remember that earthquake when I came, because I said to my supervisor, I can't stay because it's my children alone at home and I can't stay. And she said, well, if you're going to leave, you know, them are going to fire me. Well, me say, let them fire me because I can't stay. But when I reach home, my youngest son, his father came and took them out of the house. And he had them. He kept them until I came home. And guys, listen, it was very rough. I remember when I had only 2 panty. 2. Chink would have killed me. You hear me say? Chink would have killed me. Because another guy was living on the other side and him never really, I don't know, but the chink, and it was a board house, so the chink them either come through the creases. Sometimes we put cardboard to back them out and stuff, and chink usually come in for me, you guys. But you know, God really helped me. And then I moved from there. And when I moved from there, I went to another house in the same community. And I remember one time when I was there, this man came in. He said he was the owner, but he never really troubled me still. And he said to me, say, if me that care up the white lady. So I said, white lady? Who named white lady? Because me never know what it was. And he said, me that care up the white lady. No, listen to me. I said to him, you know why I'm not going to carry it up? Who is going to take care of my children? No, my children are my arm. I said, no, I can't. I can't. And people must suffer. Sometimes me and my children, them did it, not even food. We eat today, tomorrow we not have no food to eat. I never usually wash people clothes, but I usually walk to get work all around. I get throat again. You hear me say? I get throat at the place again. And guys, it was rough. But as I said to you, God really stood by me. And I can tell you, it's a victory for me. Victory in a sense that I remember when my son took sick. I remember when my son took sick because of my cousin. At that time, it was in 2015, when I went away. Guys, if you want to know more about that one, just say more.
Comment more, guys.
And you will hear.
Just comment more.
Okay? Love you. Take care.
Peace.